In this lesson we will create a program that calculates the factorial of a given number. So for the people that don't know, factorial of 5 is equal to 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, and this is equal to 120. You have already enough experience to understand that we need to create a for loop for the number 1 to the number n that is given from the user. Again, we need to have a variable a that will save our current value. Again, inside the for loop, we will multiply the current value a with the number of the loop. For example, if n is equal to 5, we will find the factorial of 5. So the loop will be something like that. For x in range 1 to 6, and inside we will write something a is equal to a multiplied by x. A classical mistake here from a programmer who is not really developing the algorithmic way of thinking and just copies and pastes the logic from previous problem is to initialize a is equal to 0. If you do that, we will have something like a is equal to 0 multiplied by 1, then a is equal to 0 multiplied by 2, and so on. With that being said, you need to change that. An easy fix is to initialize a equal to 1. With that way, I want to push you one more time to the good programmer side. You need to think in every step of the way and not just copy and paste different programs in order to just get the work done. Let's try to develop the actual code. First again, we will initialize the n, so n is equal to the input give a number. Then we need to initialize a is equal to 1, and for x in range 1, 2, again, it is very important to have integer here because n is a character and we need to transform n into integer, and plus 1 because again we have minus 1 in the end of the for loop. And don't forget a colon. Last but not least, a is equal to a multiplied by x, as we already mentioned in the analysis. Finally, we will print the result. We will use the number 5 and the result is correct, 120.